Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Castinat, the crypto guy, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about financial markets. Recently we've talked about DeFi worlds, we talked about decentralized finance, about Web3 protocols. But today we have to shift a little bit from those and talk about what is the current state of the financial markets. This is a question to ask every person. Now, today we're going to be talking about how these global events shape the financial market and how its impacts can be on the Agrant ecosystem or Agrant blockchain. Now, firstly, we have to know that the financial market is just like a global network where every decision, every policy, and every political event creates ripple effects across the world. Now, today we're going to be exploring how these factors like the US Federal Reserve policies, political changes in Asia, and the global supply chain disruptions affect both traditional markets and the world of cryptocurrency. We're going to be also having a focus on Agrand itself. Now, firstly, we have to talk about the US Federal Reserve and its global impacts. Let's start with the US Federal Reserve. Now, this is often referred to as the Fed. Its decisions on interest rates don't just affect the United States. That is where the issue is. It's not just affecting United States. They also send shockwaves down the whole global market, whereby when the Fed increases their rates, borrowing becomes very, very much expensive. Showing down investments and growth. Stock markets can drop, and emerging economies, particularly those holding debts in US dollars, face even more pressure as the dollar strengthens. Now, for crypto assets like Agorand, rising rates can lead to lower liquidity as investors can be very, very much safe. Now, interest-bearing assets, while lower rates can push money into more speculative markets like crypto. This is something you all need to know about. Now, we're also having political events in Asia and its influence. Political events in Asia play a huge role in both the traditional side and in the crypto markets. Let's take China's 2021 crackdown on cryptocurrency mining as an example. Now, it sent the entire crypto markets, including Agrand itself, into a nosedive, whereby a lot of people actually had to face these losses and just keep their heads on and say, okay, you know what, we're gonna face this, we're gonna pass this phase, we're gonna go over to a new phase. So we're also having the European Central Bank's ECB's roles in shaping the market. Now, across the Atlantic, the European Central Bank plays its part in shaping the economic trends, whereby if the ECB decides to cut rates, for example, or introduces policies like quantitative easing, it injects the liquidity into the markets. So you all need to know how this one works. But for Agrand, this kind of expansionary policy can be positive, of which we are seeing investors with more capital on hand might turn into innovative blockchain technology and digital assets. We're also having the global supply chain disruptions and the market volatility. Now, the COVID-19 pandemic highlighted how fragile the global supply chain really is. There was a lot of disruptions in the flow of goods, of how people can send in their goods and services from any country to any other country. How cost of importing and exporting goods ran high, how there was so much spike and inflation in the country, in the global market as a whole. A lot of people kept facing difficulties here and there. But however, we are seeing decentralized platforms like Agorand, which don't rely on any traditional supply chains. They are insulated from these physical disruptions. In fact, its low energy, pure proof of stake model position it as an environmentally friendly alternative in a world grappling with resources shortages. Now, we're also having comparative analysis of the regional economic indicators, which is also we're also having the GDP now, for example. Employment data and inflation rates can differ across major regions now. Including in the US, the strong economic growth attracts global capital into US assets. A lot of people want to invest into US, strengthening the dollar. In contrast, higher inflation or weaker growth in other regions can lead to tighter monetary policies, which can send a hotting issue to the stock market and increase crypto volatility, for example. Now, for Agorand, these global shifts create a dual opportunity. On one hand, the strong US dollar can suppress crypto demand, but in regions facing economic uncertainty, crypto assets like Agorand may serve as a hedge against fiat currency risks, leading to an increase in adoption. So, how does Agorand navigates all of these macroeconomic factors and geopolitical factors and every other thing. Agrant's focus is on sustainability, scalability, and decentralization, making it uniquely positioned to weather market volatility. Recent updates, including new partnerships and a growing ecosystem of decentralized application, help Agrant stand out amid all these broader market fluctuations. We are seeing all of this happening, but Agrant still stands. That is something you also need to know. So, how do we manage all these risks? How is it being managed? To navigate this ever-changing global landscape about the whole thing happening, diversification is the key word that you need to actually take into place now. By spreading investments across asset classes and regions, and by also considering innovative technologies like Agorand, like cryptocurrency, investors can also manage the risk associated with the volatile financial markets. As markets fluctuate, remember that understanding the global forces at play, from central bank policies to supply chain disruptions, will help you make informed decisions and stay ahead of the curve. So, Agrand is designed to adapt, build to last, stay informed, stay diversified, and keep your portfolio resilient. That is all I have to say about the global financial markets and about Agrand. I hope you've been able to learn one or two things about this. And if you've not been able to learn one or two things, please click on the link on this video, because I'm going to be dropping a text format of my video and how this all works. Thank you very much for watching. See you all some other time, and bye.